So today I'm going to talk to you guys about Twin Flames Universe, what it is, the ins and outs, and what happened to me as a member for almost a long time, almost 10 years of Twin Flames Universe as an active member and personal friend to the leaders of the group, as well as other coaches, etc. So, basically the first thing you need to know is that it was very difficult to leave and to make that decision to leave. What I've noticed in the group is that it's the same thing. A lot of people are delusional, they're lost, and they can't get out of the group. I spent hundreds of dollars, $75 each coaching session for 3 years, basically, to be coached. And I had several coaches in the group. I had Adam, I had Adam's spouse, Brianne, and then I also had a couple of the other main leaders in the group as my coach. What I will say is that it's 100% a scam. They promise you that you're going to find love and all this stuff, and in 3 years I never once met my twin flame. I will say, this is my personal experience. It's not everyone's experience. So I just want to be upfront and honest, because I owe my friends and family explanation for everything that happened to me. So I got involved in this group, really involved in it, in 2019. And then I started to get obsessed with random strangers, because I would think that they were my twin flame, because I, at the very beginning, and still, even with all my knowledge of twin flames, didn't understand what twin flames were, all that stuff. And no one was helping me in the group either. No one was saying this is a karmic, this is a twin flame. Nobody was clarifying. Nobody was helping. Apparently the coaches are not allowed to tell you, which is ridiculous, because they should be helping people to avoid situations that led to mine. So for me, it led me down a very dark path that was unsafe for me and also for others. So because of this group and what this group was projecting, it made me crazy, insane, and it made me a completely different person than what I truly am. And it made me seem like I had a screw loose, like I was delusional. I started having a lot of delusions after I started being involved with this group. And they describe it as a spiritual awakening. No, it's full on insanity. There's no other way to describe it, because you're just so oh, this stuff is real. It exists. It doesn't exist. It's not real. None of it's real. Okay. And it's, it was absolute garbage for me to go through that. Especially when, you spend years and years and years in this group, and then nothing happens except heartache, pain. So here's what ended up happening to me ultimately. So I ended up going to jail for stalking. There was only one threat made, and I already disproved it. I'm hoping that it gets dropped and that they understand, look, I was involved in a cult. There was no way out of the cult for me, because I was so deep in the cult. It was hard to just leave and break away. And it was weird, because when you are in the cult, they program you, your mind, and they program you that these things are normal, and it's not friggin' normal. None of it's normal. So it was just very difficult, because I think it was difficult for my ex-loved ones to watch me go through it, and I'm sure they felt powerless. There was nothing that they could do to prevent this, because they couldn't change my mind. To me, it was absolutely real. Twin flames were real. All this stuff was real. I was doing a lot of readings for years, and it just didn't end up being something that ended up being any real. What it is it's a way for Jeff and Sheila, sorry, I butchered that name, to make money. Okay, that's all it is. They're trying to make money off of innocent, random people, and they are paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're legitimate millionaires because of this business. And their coaches make a ton of money off of this as well. So it's just a money-making scheme. There is nothing legit or real about this. It's all new age bullshit, to be honest with you. And it took me a really long time to get out of the cult because I was a firm believer in twin flames. I believed, oh yeah, love exists for everyone. It's real. It's not, okay? It's not real. Some people are meant to be alone in this lifetime. And sometimes people just have to accept they're meant to be alone. I don't think everyone has a twin flame anymore. So I want to warn people, because what happened to me is because I believed people, random people, like dozens of people were like my twin flame. I ended up with restraining orders on me. I ended up going to jail for stalking, and it just was a mess. So what you need to do is try and get yourself out of the group as best as you can, because all it's going to do is harm you, and it's going to put you down a dark path. And you know what? Those people didn't even bail me out of jail. They could have easily bailed me out and figured out that I was in jail, and they didn't do anything to help me. Actually, if it weren't for my mom and my dad, I wouldn't have gotten out, to be honest with you. Like, I almost didn't, and I spent over 20 days there. So, it's a very terrifying and scary experience for anyone who is in it, especially because it becomes like an addiction. Like, you can't stop thinking about it and obsessing, and it causes obsession with random people, and it's insanity. So I figured this is the explanation that people deserve to hear from me. I'm sorry. I couldn't get out. I wasn't strong enough. I didn't know what to do. I was foolish and got myself involved in a cult. And that's the end of it. That's why all of this happened, is because I got involved in a cult. I was stupid. I made dumb decisions, and I really apologize. So I wanted to put this out there to help anyone else. If you are involved with Twin Flames Universe, there's hope, and you can escape too. There's freedom on the other side, and getting your respect and dignity back, and maybe not having everyone call you delusional, crazy, insane, for believing in twin flames. That'll all go away if you just leave, because it happens to almost everyone. Like, I see this constantly in the comments, and you're not those things. You were in a cult. So I just want to let people know my experiences dealing with Twin Flames Universe. If anyone else has experiences with this cult, you are welcome to drop it in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more. Thank you very much, and stay positive.